we just lost former President Jimmy Carter.
Yes.
And when I saw the notice yesterday, I immediately thought about
Mm,
you. And I thought about your picture that you had with him and his wife Rosalind, with your two
yes.
granddaughters, knowing that you were actually you actually had an opportunity to meet and talk with him, which is an honor and so a privilege that a lot of us don't get.
Mm,
Just wanted to give you a moment to just, if you wanted to reflect on what that was like to meet a former president, a very beloved former president who has lived longer than any of the other former presidents and
yes.
who
Yes.
dedicated his life to helping other people.
Thank you so much for that opportunity. I was praying about it if the Lord would open the door for me to just give a prayer request for the family of the Carter family, the Plains community where Maranatha churches that he attended all these years. He taught Sunday school.
Mhm.
It's such a knit community, and they are all mourning. The country, the world. He had such an impact worldwide with humanitarian and just the heart that he had. And to be one of those people that he cared enough about, meaning myself and my family and multiple families here in West Texas. Dr. Taz, I would not be here today if it was not for the stroke of his pen by giving my family permission to become U.S. citizens. The red, white, and blue around this beautiful award represents the United States of America, and I am so honored to have not only had the opportunity to have his compassionate heart reflect on the flight that the Mennonite community had here in Seminole, Texas. But because he was a peanut farmer, he was a cotton farmer, and he heard that this group of Mennonites here in Seminole, Texas wanted to be farmers and they wanted to contribute to the American society. He had such compassion. He said, "Bring me that bill. Once it passed the House and the Senate, then bring me that bill. I will sign that bill into law." And that's exactly what happened. So my name, Katharina, Tina is short for my given name, Katharina, is on that special bill that the House and the Senate passed. And then President Jimmy Carter signed it into law, meaning that my family got permission through him to become U.S. citizens. And that is why I am here today. And I'm just forever grateful. And then for me to have been able to fly to his community, attend the very last Sunday school that he taught was in November of 2019. He had a broken hip the morning that he taught Sunday school at Maranatha Church. And it was through my friend Jan and George Williams, precious, precious people. They made it possible for me and my granddaughters to be able to not only be in the overflow room, but the third row from the front of this little church. And what a tremendous gift it was for me to hand one of my books and telling him thank you for caring for people and for, I told him not only for me, but my community. I was delivering a personal thank you. And so for me to have that picture with my granddaughters and Mr. President Carter and Mrs. Roslyn, that's a gift that will just be like the award that we are wearing around our necks. Those are pivotal moments in our life that only God can orchestrate.